Hello everyone, this is Laura again. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do basically a journal with me um, about the 5K that I took part in I'm not gonna lie, I think it was May 9th, and I'm just now able to actually journal about it. This was my first ever 5K, and although it was a run, I did a light jog and a power walk. But I found out about it almost 2 weeks before it actually happened. And so I spent some time because everyone knows I'm already trying to lose a little bit of weight and take better care of my body. So I did some, not really intense training, but some training to get ready for it. This was also, this was here in the city that I live in South Carolina. And a lot of my coworkers took part in this. So there's a couple of pictures of us there. It was just all in all a great experience for me because being the age that I am and the weight that I am, I never thought I would be able to complete something like that. The time allowed it to complete it was an hour and a half. And while my time wasn't the best, it was my best because it was the first time I've ever done anything like this. So I finished, it was 3.13 miles, I believe it was, in an hour and 4 minutes. Again, not saying that that's great, but for me, it's a personal best right now until the next one. And yes, I do say the next one because after training for this one and then actually taking part in it, it felt really, really good. And jogging slash running, I guess I could say, is kind of addicting. So I want to get better at it. So I'm continuing to train for the next one. There's 2 more 5Ks coming up. I think I'm only going to take part in one of them because the other one is literally like a team that runs, and I'm not up to a full run yet. And then there's another one that I would like to do in November in my city. However, it's an 8K. So a long roundabout way of talking about that. But the company that I work for, we always try to do things like that and try to get our families involved and give back to the community. Also, they do charge for these. I don't know if any of you have ever done anything like this, but they do charge for this. So I think it was like $39, I think it was. However, it goes to local charities, but also the company that I work for, as long as I can prove that I have receipt of me paying for it, they will put $25 towards it. So I got reimbursed $25 from it. So I saved a little bit of money on it, just because they try to encourage us to get out into the community and do things. So again, I just wanted to kind of journal about this. And as you can see, I made kind of like a Dutch door page. It's not exactly the best Dutch door, but I really wanted to keep as much as possible, especially dealing with my whole number. So that's the reason why I did the whole Dutch door thing. And then the paper that I'm using, I think I got that from a paper pad from, I want to say it was Walmart. It was either Walmart or it was Family Dollar, when Family Dollar was carrying a few craft supplies. And then a washi tape I got from, I think it was Hobby Lobby. Yes, because it came in a pack of 3. So these pictures are not the best quality because I just printed them out on regular printer paper, but I still think that they were really cute to add into the journal. So here I am just kind of sticking those pictures down and making basically a layout of how I would like to have it. So I don't want the pictures to be too small. I do have a small, Canon Ivy printer that I use. But again, like I said, I printed these out on paper because I want them just to be a little bit bigger than that. So, and then after I figured out the layout, here I am just kind of gluing that down. I am using the zip dry. I apologize. My son is very excited because he has a Tootsie Roll Pop. But I am using a zip dry glue, which I know I said in previous videos that it wasn't my favorite. And it's still not my favorite compared to the other one that I had purchased. But I don't know if you see right there on the left side, but I brought more glue sticks, the purple glue. But I noticed that it warps my pages a lot more than what it used to. So I kind of am leaning heavily on the zip drying now, if that makes sense, because it does dry clear. It's easy if it goes over the edges, it's easy just to kind of like rub off, and it doesn't stain my pages, and it's not warping my pages either. So I think I'll probably be buying some more of that, just because it's a little bit cheaper than the other Beacon glue that I actually love. And then I actually have a picture of myself and a coworker on the back of this little what is it, composition notebook, like cutout basically, and I added run on the front of it with some letter stickers, and I couldn't decide where I wanted to put it at, honestly. So I was kind of going back and forth, and then I didn't have any washi tape that I really wanted to use to kind of like stick it down. And as you can see, I'm still going back and forth. I finally decided to put it right there in that corner. So it's like a double flip. You have the Dutch door, and then you have the flip on the little composition notebook cut out. I got a pack of these, and they're different colors. So they're all black on the front, but then they're like the little square in the front is like purple and orange and green. And I got those from Hobby Lobby because they have a lot of their teacher stuff out now. And I just, the nostalgia, like I understand that like composition notebooks are still a thing, but they were huge like when I was in school. So I had to pick up a pack. And then for my Dutch door, I just thought it needed a little bit of something else. So I'm using my tab punch to make a tab. I think most people who use this punch only use like the front or only use like one of the tabs, but because that particular paper is just a pattern paper and it's not like double-sided cardstock, I wanted the pattern to be on both sides. So I cut out 2 punches and just glued them together. And what I like about that glue is because it is a liquid glue, I can kind of like maneuver it. Like it's not completely stuck as soon as I put it down. I can kind of wiggle it to get where it needs to be. Here I was going to go in with stickers, but then I realized that I didn't add any washi tape to any of the pictures that I put down. And I really like the skinny washi tape just to kind of like, kind of outline like some of the edges of the pictures that I put down. I just think that it's really, really cute to do that. And I really need to get some more skinny washi tape, because while the ones that I'm using are some of my favorites, they're also some of the only ones that I have. So I need to get more. So I guess I'll be looking for those pretty soon. Hobby Lobby had quite a few that I seen last time as far as the skinnier washi tape. And I don't know why I didn't pick up any, but I think I might have to make another trip. And then here I move into the stickers, and I remember going through these because, again, I try to go through some of these things before I make a video so the video won't be so long. But I remember a couple of these stickers that I was like, okay, well, this is applicable. I put this little like cheerleader beside the picture of me and the girls because honestly, they were my cheerleaders the entire time of us going through the actual 5K. And then this one where it was like the little duck or whatever he is, I don't even know what it is, but he was cute and he's got like the little sweat coming off of him. That's entirely how I felt by the time I got done. And just a big thumbs up down there just to add some more to the Dutch door. And I just kind of go back and forth because I think I picked out those, but then I felt like I needed more stickers. So I was going back and forth through my sticker release book to find more stickers to use. And I needed one to go on that particular picture right there. Well, I felt like I needed one anyways. And I ended up going with a smaller one, but later. And I really like this one with the okay sign because it's like, okay, you made it. And even my director, like, she was done way before I was done, but she stayed the entire time. She waited for me, and she was literally like there to cheer me on at the very end, at the final stretch at the finish line. So that was really awesome. And then here, I think I used one of these like quotes. I can't remember what it says, but it was something like very inspiring. And I felt like it would be inspiring for a run. And I just kind of added that to the picture at the top. The picture at the top is the the start line and the finish line, because of course you start at that line, and then it's like you have a map that you go throughout the town, and because ours was in the middle of town, and then you end up back at that same starting place, which is your finish line. So that was when my anxiety was getting the best of me. And then I pulled out this sticker book that I got from Walmart. I think I got this sticker book like maybe 2 years ago. And it has a lot of stickers in it, and then halfway through it repeats the pages again. So I'm still working on the first part of the pages, so I have plenty more to go. And I didn't really use it at first, but I'm glad that I didn't get rid of it when I did a destash last year, because my journaling has changed a little bit, not completely, but it has changed just a little bit, and they actually work for my journaling now. So, and then I got these star stickers, which I thought they were a lot bigger than what they were, from Hobby Lobby, and it was like 2 sheets, and you got like 200 stars or something like that. But they were really cute and like glittery, almost like holographic glittery. So I don't know if you can really see them, because they are so tiny, but I just wanted to kind of add some stickers. Just thought it was cute. I mean, the little stars, I just thought they were really cute. And I think I used some heart ones as well, because I got those from there, but I don't know if I actually used them. Let's see. Yep, there they are. And those are a lot bigger than the other ones, than the star stickers, and they are glittery as well, but they're still super cute. So, and I'm pretty sure I can get some more offline where it's more of them, but this is what I have on hand. And then here, I'm just going to go in and kind of write about it. And as you can see, I moved my glue, but I didn't actually put the cap on it. So I'm going to have to take out the dried glue. And here I'm just kind of writing about my experience of it. Again, it was my very first one. I'm very proud of myself. And I normally don't say things like that, but for this one I am, because I've been trying to take better care of my health. I've been trying to get the minimum 10,000 steps a day, not only because I want to lose weight, but just because I want to overall be healthier. I have a 4-year-old now. He just recently turned 4, and I want to be able to run after him and run with him. So, and then here I think I'm looking for my my tape corrector, because I think I put the word job, but I meant to put the word jog. So I had to look for my tape corrector to fix that. And I'm just talking about how everyone at work was so great, like pretty much like they just really were. They were very encouraging. I'm not going to say I'm the oldest person that was there, because I wasn't, but I am the most plus size person, and I didn't feel like that with them, and that was just absolutely great. And that's another reason why I've been working for that company for over 5 years now, because of the culture that's there. So and then just explaining that I'm ready for the next one. Well, not really ready for the next one, but I'm looking forward to the next one, because like I said, it's kind of got addicting. There's not a day that I get on the treadmill now that I don't at least jog. I don't know, it's just a different feeling when I'm doing so. And I think here I kind of stopped and I put a sticker, but that's not exactly where I finished, if that makes sense. I think I was going to finish there, and then I completely forgot that there was like lines under the composition book thingy right there. But I went back and filled it all in. So thank you all for watching.